Okay, let me show you. Yeah, we're so this is we're in an avalanche area, and wow, it is hard to get through. Just down trees everywhere, no sign of the path. Good morning. We would like to update you on the happenings from yesterday. Didn't really get a chance to explain because we were booking it most of yesterday when we were hiking, but we basically looked and Garmin requested a weather update and thought we had a weather window, so we went for it and ended up working out well. We were never rained on, much less thunderstormed on, and everything went great. So we went 10 miles yesterday. Didn't get started till 1:30 p.m. so that's why we were booking it. And now today we are booking it for another reason, which is Pamela has very lovingly agreed to get up to Mather Pass early in the day so that I can attempt Split Peak later in the day. So we woke up at 3 a.m. and have been chugging along ever since.
Look at how nice these are. I love these. They're awesome. Also, there's the river we've been walking along. What is it?
Palisade Creek.
All right. It's very nice.
That's not even marked on Gaia.
Not even marked. Seasonal. We've got some serious car wash vibes going here. Haven't felt like this since Washington. This is very cool. So we're going up Mather, and there's just like this cascading, like very small waterfall that goes like down the switchbacks that we're going. It's very beautiful. And Henry's gathering some water for us down there. We still haven't seen the sun today. Well, we've seen it. We haven't had the sun on us today. We're gonna take our first break when the sun gets to us, or we get to the sun. But gosh, I don't even know what time it is. Probably after 8 o'clock. Still no sun. Here's Henry coming up the switchbacks with the water. Still searching for the sunlight. I was supposed to stop when I get to the sunlight. I would have gotten a little further, but I was taking too many pictures of the waterfalls. They're so pretty.
Wow, this stone rampway staircase is really cool. Wow, that lighting.
I see it. I see the first rays of sun hitting the trail just ahead, and it's a perfect time or a perfect place because there's some big rocks we can sit on. And the reason we wanted to wait to take a break in the sun is because my shoes, socks, everything are soaked. They were already pretty soaked from going through all the plants, aka the car wash. They were pretty wet, and then there was a river crossing I didn't quite make. So yeah, then they got totally soaked. So yeah, I think probably we'll go back here on the rocks and take a little break. Not a bad view either. Also, official time of sun hitting the trail was 8:26.
We are continuing to head up Palisade Creek. I believe those are the Palisades? That makes sense? I don't know that. Lovely waterfall. Just completed this massive stone staircase. It's amazing.
This is Palisade Creek running through our approach to the pass, which is somewhere up there.
I think.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, it's actually like clear that way. We go around and up somewhere behind that thing.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Look at all the fish. There's so many of them. Wow.
It is beautiful. Do a quick 360. This, I believe, is the lower Palisade Lake here. That's where we saw all the fish. Well, actually, maybe they were in like a little tributary. I don't know if they're actually in the lake, but it's nice.
I have never seen so many fish in a lake. There's just hundreds of them everywhere. They don't stop. It's crazy.
There's some nice different patches of flowers around here. There's a really nice pink patch coming up that I wanted to get a closer look at. Look at those. They're beautiful. Let's see if I can get really close to these. Is it focusing? Let's see. I don't know that it focused. I feel like it didn't, but that's okay. It's pretty.
All right, that saddle way up there, that's Mather Pass. That's where we're going. You can see Upper Palisade Lake now. Incredible. Grandma's realigning her back.
It's just got out of whack. I thought maybe this would help. Alright, I'm good. I can go another 1,000,000 miles now. Alright, Henry's.
We are approaching Mather. It's that notch up there. See what it holds. All right, there's the pass up there. Haven't hit snow yet. And then there's some really nice lakes down there. Hello.
Oh, I was just gonna say hello. Hello. This is nice. We were just talking about our favorite parts since we went through Evolution Valley, which we were gonna have to skip. We got to go through. Henry's favorite part was like on the other side of it, like on the other side, the south side of Mirror Pass. And I was thinking about my favorite part, which I think of the Sierras is probably Silver Pass. I really liked that.
Despite being frozen and hailed upon.
Yes, it was hailing during parts of that. But anyway, I was looking at this. I haven't done much looking on account of there's a lot of climbing. But once you leave like down there, it was like really nice meadowy. If you look out here, it just kind of looks like a barren moon desert mountainscape. And it is nice. I'm not trying to rag on it, but sometimes the lesser, I don't know, lower passes, I think I like them because they have more green stuff.
All right, just crossed our first snowfield. Return of the crampons.
I have absolutely no regrets.
What do you feel like?
These leopards make me feel like a leopard.
Yeah.
Henry's like, oh, you go down here. I was like, leopards can go up, but I'll go down there if you want me to. They're amazing. I have no regrets.
Reportedly, this is the last snowfield. We have to scramble up to the trail, and we should be clear to the pass.
All right, we made it to Mather Pass. That was challenging, for me at least. There's some snow patches. They're a little tricky. Love those crampons though. And then we're headed that way. This is our highest part on the PCT so far. A little over 12,000 feet, I think.
And here's the other side of Mather Pass. That right ahead is Split Mountain. We'll see. These are some crazy switchbacks all the way down here, but I'm glad they are switchbacks. And trail loops around over there. There have been some rock slides that have made this otherwise beautiful switchback and trail a little more challenging to navigate here. Okay, I'm looking over there. Doesn't look great. Just did a Garmin weather forecast, 0% every 2 hours the entire time at this location. So maybe I'll go to the saddle, see what's what. First we gotta cross our final one. This marmot is so cute. Look at him go. Little guy, you're in the trail.
He's a cutie.
He is. We gotta...
He's kind of a meandering marmot. Kind of slow.
Yeah. Well, okay, now you're on the trail. Alright, Pamela has taken the pad and the sleeping bag.
And the Kindle. And some water. And some papers. And the trowel bag. I feel good.
Alright.
Only 2 miles like this. Where's my bear camp?
It's there.
Oh, that's weird. How tall is it? Am I touching it?
You're touching the side.
Oh, man.
It's the real setup we got here. But it works, we think.
I feel like a car in a Goofy movie. Where they tie all the stuff on top of it.
Wow, Mather looks impossible from this angle. You can see a little person on the switchback, maybe not in the video. But yeah, it was so well switchback. This side was great. The other side had the snowfield.
Right, there he goes. Bye, Henry. Now I just gotta make it 2 miles to camp with this doozy of a pack.
All right, welcome to another episode of Peak Bagging with Hank Lather. Show where Hank Lather bags mostly inconsequential peaks along the PCT. Today, it's a big question mark. The weather is iffy, and the summit itself is a little iffy, but I'm at least gonna go to the saddle, check it out. Don't have high hopes for today, but we'll see. Enjoy the ride. Even if the peaks don't work out, I do love free traveling over this terrain. It's so nice. So nice.
Wow. It is gorgeous here. The lakes and the mountains. They have some more snow on it, and right there is Mather Pass. That's where we were at, right up there a little while ago. And Henry just went across this. He's gonna go up to that saddle and maybe summit that guy, but he's gonna see. My apologies. I meant Hank. Hank is going on that excursion.
I can't believe this lake doesn't have a name. It's the, almost the headwaters. I think there's one more lake higher than it, of the South Fork of the Kings River. But yeah, it's beautiful. All right, filled up on water, stashed the bear can, plain sight, marked on Gaia, headed up to the saddle. All right, made it to the saddle. Took just under an hour from the trail. That's Prater over there. That is Birch, I think, off in the distance. It's like 13.5. Here's the saddle, and that's Split. So I'm at 12,700. So that'd be about 1,300 to go. Well, what do you know? I made it. Wow. Wow. 14,006 feet. I can't find the summit marker. Can't find the summit box either. I'll do the 360 in a second. All right, that was behind me. It's very crazy, scary, pokey. This is the basin that the trail basically goes that way across. So Pinchot Pass must be over there somewhere. Mather Pass is straight ahead there. Looks really low now. There's that lake I'm in love with. There's the snowfield that scared me. Turns out you wouldn't want to go there anyway. There's Mount Prater, which I originally wanted to do. No, not gonna do that. There's another mountain. And there's just fog. Or cloud, I guess. Oh, there's the summit mark. Oof. I gotta put that right on the edge there. All right. Oh, there's the summit register. Split Mountain. Oh, they say 14,056. Interesting. Dang, first summit this year was in February. That's ridiculous. Man, people, wow. So, wow. And there's the marker. Nice. A competing marker? Interesting. So mostly I have not followed a path, but every once in a while I will find a path like this one. Sometimes it takes me just psychologically uncomfortably close to the edge. Although, even if I threw myself at the edge, I still wouldn't go over the edge. It's just a lot of exposure at points. But this is the best path down. Oh, I need to start my Gaia tracker down. Ooh, new lake. Those are the headwaters to the headwaters. Maybe I'll go try to swim in it. All right, on the way down, following a much different route. And I've actually been on kind of a climber trail the entire time. It's kind of fun to follow, and you know what, I'm not gonna reject the help. And there's even a few cairns when it gets, they're subtle, but when it gets hard to find. Yeah, this is very nice going compared to the ascent. Very, very nice going.
All right, we got the tent set up there, and I got a Garmin message from Henry that he made it up to the saddle and things looked good, skies looked clear, weather report was good, so he was going to attempt to summit. So I think he's doing that now. And I'm gonna do some reading probably.
Dang, that all those plants and grass. Oh my gosh, look at that sunbeam. Wow. Wow. There she is, the upper lake. That's amazing. There's also some birds nesting up there. Better swim while the sun's still shining on me. A lot of clouds. Well, I'll let you be the judge whether going up, dunking in up to your neck counts as a swim or not. But if it does, I swam. And if it doesn't, I dunked. And I dunked. It's pretty cold out. I just looked at Gaia, and this lake is somewhere between 12,001 and 12,006 feet, which is the highest lake I've dunked in. But I don't know if you can count that swimming. This lake's pretty shallow, so I would have had to walk like a pretty far distance out there in order to comfortably put my head under. Plus, I didn't want to. So there's that. I forgot to say on one of the last scrambles on Mather, Pamela comes up from below the trail and hands me this. And I'm like, So I looked at our 4 poles. They all had the tips intact. It's like, oh, thank goodness, she just found it as trash. Pretty funny. I'm almost back at the PCT. Goodbye, Split Mountain, or Peak, or whatever you are. Dang, Mather still looks impossible. Although I guess Split Mountain looked impossible to me at one point too. But really shows you what a good switchback can do. I guess it can get you up pretty much anything. You know, achievement nerd balls are best consumed at the time of the achievement. However, I think Mather was a 4 nerd balls achievement. Split was also a 4, and not going up Crater was a 1. And I owe Pamela 4 nerd balls for Mather. Wow, that is striking. Wow, it just doesn't stop. It just keeps getting better and better. Sierras are wild, man. It's so beautiful. So, we did 16.7 PCT miles. Well, I'm not back at camp, but we will, which was 4,300 feet of ascent. With my side bags, side adventures, I did 6,700 of ascent, and I need to calculate the total mileage. So my total mileage was 22.4. It's just crazy. The air, the light is just pink. And I'm listening to some great worship music, and it's really something.